Alright, so what's up guys? So I know I haven't posted in almost probably 2 months now. But that's because of all this COVID stuff that's been going on. Didn't really want to post much. Not really that, well actually, you know what? I should retract that. It's not that I didn't really want to post much. It's more like there's nothing to post. There's not much that's going on in this area that I'm at. So, I mean, like, there's a couple cruises that I was part of, but like nothing really spectacular happened that I could make a video out of it. So, but I've got a great thing But now I have this wonderful. I got a very good thing a couple weeks back. I gotta speak English. A couple weeks back that I haven't actually tested yet. Finally got the tune for my car. Now, this car is completely stock. There's no performance parts done to it, nothing. There's literally just a JLT oil catch can, and that is it. And some little weight reduction. I gutted the trunk here. Although there is some stuff, some hats and everything. So, but I gutted the trunk. And that's about it. Other than that, there is nothing done to this car whatsoever. I decided to buy a tune, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, why did you buy a tune for a car that doesn't have any performance parts? Well, I had a lot of people that were telling me that the Coyotes in these cars can do a lot with just a tune. And I want to see that for myself. I want to test it out. I want to see it. So I went and got the tune on a bone stock Mustang to see what it can do. Wow. A couple chips in the paint. Yeah, and then that happened too. But I wanted to see what it can do. It took me a while. I paid for this tune back in February. It is now, what is it, June 9th. I paid for that tune back in January, or not February, like mid-February. And I just got it 2 weeks ago, and it's June 9th right now. So we're gonna go test it out. So first, I have my GoPro. Be putting that GoPro on. We're gonna first do a couple runs without the tune, just to have a comparison between the two. Alright, so we're going to do a couple runs without the tune, then I'll load up the tune and do a couple runs with the tune. Alright, I don't think, if I remember correctly from the email, he actually asked me if I wanted to turn it up. So I might be calling him, the guy who made the tune for it. I might be calling him to actually upgrade the tune a little bit more, so it's a little bit more spicy. But without any further ado, let's get a little cold start. Well, let's start. All right. Well, let's go. Still out. because the automatic transmission in this just does not cooperate, or not really, not that it doesn't cooperate, it doesn't do it right. It doesn't shift faster than I can. It's weird. Although I'm just gonna sit here and cruise in the sport mode, and rather than shifting the gears myself or using manual mode, I'll just, up until we get to the spot, I'll just sit here in sports mode. What's funny is I actually have to go to work in 12 hours. So this is gonna suck because I have to work overnight. So I have to work 10 to 6, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in not even 12 hours, in like 11. No, that's not 11. Yeah, 11 hours. All right. You guys, or I'll turn you guys back on once we get to the spot. All right. Wait a little bit because let's see. Can't tell if there's a cop next to them. So this is 40. Second gear. So that got up to 80. Now I'm only doing like 40 to 80 just because it's like a little bit I don't really like this area to be doing this in. I'd actually prefer to do it all on the turnpike, but not really too worried about it. So we'll do about 40 to 80s, a couple of them, and then we'll move over to the tune and do a few 40 to 80s. Is a cop right there. Why was he slowing down? He had a green light and he was slowing down. I have no idea what that was about. Thought I was about to get pulled over for actually going the speed limit. That's amazing. I did actually, now that I think I do have a clip of me and my friend racing and me running into a Scat Pack Charger. That's posted up on my Instagram story, which I actually have to put into a highlight just so that way if you guys want to see it, you guys can look at it. That was with a completely stock tune, and it's funny because I didn't pull out, I didn't pull over to get any of its information or anything like that. I ran into him. That one was like almost a couple months ago, but I ran into him again a couple days ago, which was amazing because I had the tune and like I loaded it up. Like I was testing out the tune a little bit, and you do feel the difference, but I don't have any recording of the actual difference. SUV, not good sign. Jesus, 219. So if you're looking at that temperature, I'm pretty sure I have to go do a cool flush because I checked all of the fluids and stuff in this car before I just took it out. Everything stopped off. I'm pretty sure I just need to go get a cool flush and then it'll be okay. Now that it's also it's kind of hot out today. It's exterior temperature of 84 degrees. Flashing the new tune, and then we'll be good to go to do a couple 40 to 80s. Now, if you're asking why I don't want to go down to 20 and do 20 rolls, it's simply because I don't want to have to buy new rear tires. This car does, even with it being a completely stock car, back tires do like to break free quite easily, and the back tires do like to break free quite easily, and I'm not about to buy new tires for this car again. I bought new ones like almost a month ago, and the tires on this car right now are getting there due to burnouts and such like that. So I'm just kind of being careful, doing 40 rolls. That should be able to give us a decent bit of a comparison. Alright, should be a place up there that I can pull over. Fun fact, I actually went to high school here. Right now it's under construction because they decided to build an entirely new building in the middle of the bus parking lot, or new additions to the buildings, because it used to be east or west and east building, and there was no breezeway. So, and then they wanted a breezeway, and then they were like, okay, well now we have it approved, let's see if we can get a new actual extension to the building. And then they approved it, and now kids don't have to feel the pain of walking in the rain and snow between buildings like I did, and it sucks. Alright, we can pull over here. They also don't have to feel the pain of having to walk from this road all the way to the high school over there, which sucks. All right. Alrighty. So exit gauges.
tuning, low tune, 93 octane performance. Flash this tune, approximately 3 minutes. All right, so tune's loaded. I'm just waiting the 10 seconds or whatever to come on to till I start it. It should be about yep now. All right, and then we're connecting in. All right, traction control off. Because if you did not know, with these Coyotes, if you start braking, if your tires start breaking loose, and you start doing like hydroplaning, skid marks, and burnouts, whatever, it actually cuts fuel back from the engine to try and reduce the power. So I just turned traction control off. Still gotta get used to it. Still gotta get used to it. Because he did change, so I'm pretty sure, from my understanding, he did change the throttle mapping. So throttle's a little touchy. Just gotta get used to it. You can get used to it by just driving around. Might go out and do some pictures too. I just have to go grab my stuff for my pictures. By the way, if you guys are following me on Instagram, it is Robert_Russell with 2 L's, but the E in Russell is a 3 instead. Let off a little bit on that one because I thought that was a cop. Whoops. 80. Mister, I don't think that's where your license plate should be. I don't understand things. That is a cop right there. I mean, like, I should be fine. Technically, I'm not speeding. That's why I'm stopping at 80. I'm not actually speeding on these roads. Just accelerating fast from a low mile an hour. Which is, yes, still wrong, but it's like, most cops in this area don't care about that. As long as you're not speeding, you're fine. Just turned green already. There we go. do actually want to take the car to the track. I haven't actually taken this down the drag strip. Which is funny because this is technically my drag build, but I haven't gone down the drag strip yet. And I just want baseline numbers so that way I can have comparisons as I'm going through. Yeah, dude, that that license plate is really not supposed to be like that. I don't understand how you're not getting pulled over by people. Sure he did a few things with definitely for sure with the fuel, but it burbles as I'm decelerating, most notably when I'm in third gear. But can't really hear it. Decided that he was in a hurry. Fortunately, there hasn't been anything going on, so this is the kind of content that I've been resorted to making. Just, hey, I got a tune for a stock Coyote. Let's see if there's a comparison. There's probably a million of these videos. And I just kind of sit there and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. That's 380s on both stock and the tune. And then we'll go back, we'll take a look at him, and we'll see if there's really much of a difference. You guys will be able to see a difference right away, but I actually have to wait until I go back and I start editing and I start, you know, playing around with the videos and everything else, pulling all of it off. Stop getting distracted. Yeah, it decides that it wants to start breaking free. Any sort of like 20 rolls or digs, anything like that, it just wants to break free. I have to do some suspension work, make sure to get rid of the wheel hop and everything else, because that's a big thing with this year Mustang is suspension, because they did not build. This year of Mustang is where the Crowd Killer name came from. It's because all of the suspension is not made for the amount of horsepower that the Coyote puts out in this car, which really in hindsight is not a lot of horsepower. I mean, it's a good bit, but not a whole lot. But compared to what the parts are supposed to be able to do, or their max, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the Coyote puts out a little bit more power than what the parts hold up to. All right, so I'm gonna end this right here. This is gonna be the end of the vlog. If you like the video, Drop a comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Drop a like on the video too. And then other than that, that's good. Peace out.